We're joined by Scott on the inaugural Ride for Ronnie. What does this mean to you today?
It's just a nice, another way to get a different group of people, motorcycle riders, to be a part of the fund and the cancer charity. It's a good way to make money. People enjoy it. It's a nice. A lot of people like going out on Sundays, so it's getting outside of the rock community to a bike community, which is huge, especially in
You've
California.
been here to the Love Ride, right?
Yeah.
Amazing event.
And opening it up to that group of people is just another avenue to keep making money and keep working towards Ronnie and Wendy's goals.
They're very important.
Yeah, what they're doing is not. It doesn't take any money away.
Yeah.
None of the money goes anywhere but where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Nobody has a payroll. Nobody has. You know what I mean? I see this sign, Wounded Warrior Project.
Yeah.
You know that they spend billions of dollars on advertising.
Is it really?
So couldn't those billions go to the soldiers?
Nice to know that every dollar counts.
Right.
When did you first meet Ronnie?
I worked for Ronnie. I was his drum tech, stage manager, tour manager. I started in 1995, and I worked with him up till his death.
And how did that come about? How did you meet him? How did you get the gig?
The guy that was the drum tech before me was a drummer for a band called Bang Tango, and I was his drum tech. Wow. And he had the gig, and he had a new baby born while he was out. And he called me and said, "Hey, my new baby just got born. Can you do me a favor?" I said, "Sure. You want me to go check on Julie? You want me to?" And he goes, "No, I want you to take this gig." I said, "There you go. That's no favor to you." And I've been around ever since.
Now, how quickly did you realize Ronnie was not just a super talent, but an amazing human being?
Oh, I mean, that's the one thing. I first saw a Ronnie show in 1986, I think. I was 13 years old, almost 14 years old. And I was lucky enough to have a buddy with an older brother that had got tickets to the show. We went and saw that Sacred Heart tour.
What was it, the Forum?
It was
Irvine?
I don't even remember. I think it was at the Forum.
Okay.
I think it was at the Forum. And, we just saw it, and I just saw how he was, and we were way in the back. But I remember a moment where he caught eyes with me. And he went, "Yeah, for you." And I remember that. And as a little kid, it's just like,
made it seem like a small, intimate room.
I bet he's so cool, and you have those beliefs when you're young.
Yeah.
And over the years of touring and being with guys, you realize, oh, these guys are assholes.
Yeah.
And, the first time I met Ron, he came to rehearsal in his little cardigan and his reading glasses, and he said, "Okay, you're the new drum tech. All right, very nice to meet you. I'm Ron. I'm really glad you're here. Thanks for coming out, and this and that."
And who was the drummer? This is Vinny Appice.
So, when I first got involved, it took 2 seconds for me to go, he's exactly as I imagined,
Yeah, he's the real deal.
Exactly as you imagined. He went home to his house and what his house looked like and how it's exactly what it was. Walk in and go, yeah, it's exactly as I imagined.
Yeah.
And he was always that way. He cared about me. He used to, anytime I couldn't get up into business or first class with him, you'd always see him come through the curtain with his really nice business class meal. He'd come in and go, "Hey, Big Scott, don't eat that. Here, you have mine."
Right.
And he cared about everybody.
Matter of fact, was it you that told the story yesterday of the homeless guy that needed some food?
No, that was
okay.
Oh, it was Steve. That was Steve and Ronnie.
Yeah. But he went in the tour bus.
Oh yeah.
Gave him the food. Gave him a 20.
Yeah.
The fact that the guy didn't ask for money obviously was a very telling tale. He needed to be fed.
Right.
And if Ronnie had a lot of food in the bus, you know where it was going.
Ronnie did for everybody first, especially the fans. The fans, they were first, period.
They were his boss.
And at the same time, they were what he strived to please. Is that good for you? Yeah. Is it good for you? Yeah. Is it good enough for the fans? No. Let's do it again. And on the way out, on the other side of that, the fans, everybody that was involved in his show, got to thank you. And we're talking about at the end of the night, we're packing up the stage. He's walking through the auditorium, thanking the guys that are sweeping up the cups. Thank you for being part of this show, not my show.
Right.
Thank you for being part of this show, because that guy and the singer and the tour manager and the guy cleaning the trash all as equal. I mean, everybody was just as important. He did his job better than anybody, and everybody else did their jobs, and everybody was equally as important to that end result, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what Ronnie believed.
Well, it was such a touching remembrance yesterday at Forest Lawn. I think everybody left not only appreciates him and the music more, but they want to be a better person. You walk out of there, want to treat other people better and stay humble. Why is it so important to never, act like you're above anyone?
Because you aren't. There's nobody in this world better than the next person. You're as good as the person that you are, period.
Yeah.
You know? And the only thing you should ever compare yourself to is yourself. Be better than you were the day before. Be better to that person than you were the year before.
Yeah.
Don't compare yourself to anybody. You know, people do that and they want to feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
No, compare yourself to yourself.
Yeah.
And if you feel better about yourself after that comparison, then you're on the right track.
Now, we know Ronnie's spirit was in the room big time yesterday. What do you think he was thinking with all the love that was being shown?
Oh, I mean, he was never surprised because they are just doing exactly what he was doing. Hey, I give everything, and I'm here for you and you and you. I have time for you individually. You know, if you need it, if you want more, I'll make it. I'll figure it out. You know? And so he's just like, that's, hey, his thing was he would always sing until the fans said they were done. Unfortunately that didn't happen, but, and then he said, and then I'll do the next thing that I'd like to do. And but while this is what I do and this is the way I can be with my friends and my family, his fans, then that's what he did.
Yeah.
So, no. Okay.
Thank you so much,
You
Scott.
got it, man.
It's a real pleasure.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you're here.
Enjoy the ride.